Hey gang, it's James Matuszewski here. I'm a new addition to the Lucas Liquors here in Park Meadows, and I'm here from Napa Valley, and now I'm here in Colorado permanently. I'm very glad to be here, very excited to be with the Lucas Liquors team. We're going to taste through a wine that I've been very excited about trying, and it is sort of a Valpolicella, but a super Valpolicella, or super Veronese. Terra Alta, it's a Bolla wine group that does a great job on their wines. This is some of their high-end stuff, even though it's only about 20 bucks. But just a beautiful wine. You can kind of tell by the color, but let's kind of step through the tasting notes for this wine. Again, you can look at the color of it. It's kind of almost got the opacity of a Pinot Noir. But the grapes are actually the traditional Valpolicella grapes, which are Corvina and Rhodonella, along with a little Cab and Merlot, which is what most interested me about this wine. So you're basically getting Bordeaux varietals with a Valpolicella style wine. So very interesting to me. I was very excited to try it, and it did not disappoint. This wine is exactly as I imagined it. Beautiful color. It's almost got kind of this opacity that you're kind of wondering if it doesn't have some age to it. There's a little bit of color on the rim, but it's beautifully textured so far. On the nose, we've got some nice flavors to it, but the aromatics are fairly light as far as the fruit aromatics, but you can immediately tell that it's an old world wine. So the minute I smell this, I'm definitely going to somewhere in that old world, Italy or France. And so on the nose, you're getting kind of light aromas, light fruit aromas. You can tell it's got some Bing cherry. There's some sweet green herb in there. There's a little bit of that wild strawberry. There's a wildness to it, but beautiful, beautiful on the nose. And let's just kind of get right to it. What a wine. Boy, it's very light in the fruit, but it's got lots of flavor. It's got the dryness of that old world style Valpolicella, but kind of keeps giving on the fruit. Not overly tannic, so it's got this nice lightness to it, so you can tell immediately it's a great food wine. It's got kind of medium plus acidity, which is going to go great with food. That's one thing I can tell immediately. But the tannins are light, so it goes down easy. This is a wine that will go with the appetizer to the final meal. So from appy to the final dinner to after dinner, this wine's going to go with the full meal, but definitely anything Italian. So any type of red sauce or any type of nice cheese, lasagna, bolognese, even some spicy dishes would handle this because it's got some nice fruit. Kind of going through it again. It's been open now for about 15 or 20 minutes. One of the things I really like about it is that in addition to being food friendly, it's definitely the wine you can have after dinner. So before, during, and after, what a great wine. And it's got light alcohol. I'm guessing this is probably below 14% or so in alcohol. Not exactly sure. 13.5. So we're at 13.5, which is very typical of these kinds of wines. They don't get them overly ripe, but what a beautiful wine. I would definitely say this kind of screams anything Italian food. And that's kind of it. So for under 20 bucks, you can get a nice super Valpolicella, super Veronese, and if you like that Corvina grape that goes with most Valpolicellas, you're going to really enjoy this. Come down to Lucas Liquors, enjoy it with us. I'm here to answer any questions. Definitely beyond the Napa wines, we've got a great selection of international wines. Like us and follow us on Facebook, and come and see us. So we'll see you here at Lucas Liquors soon. Cheers.